What's up, YouTube family? It's your girl Chyna doll, and I'm back with another video for the week. I've missed you guys so freaking much. I haven't done a makeup tutorial in forever, and yesterday I practiced going outside of my comfort zone because I don't know, like lately I've been feeling like my eyeshadow game has been lacking. You know, I'm very good with blending, but I want to get back into my cut creases. So yesterday I created this look. I posted it on my Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram and Snapchat. I'll link that somewhere below. But yeah, I posted it on my social media and everyone literally went crazy. Everyone was telling me it was so beautiful. So you know what? I'm going to film how I did it. This is going to be my second time doing it, so hopefully it comes out even better. Thank you guys so much for clicking this video. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment, share, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I did my brows already off camera, and today I'm going to be using the Chyna palette. Looks like this. Hey guys, so step one, you want to make sure to prime your eyes. I personally like to use a concealer, and I do this so that my eyeshadows pop even more on my eyes, and you know, I block out any discoloration in my eyes. I'm also going to be blending that out with the Juvia's Place buffing brush. I absolutely love this, it's so soft. Next I'm going to set that with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm going to take my beauty sponge just to apply that, and I always like to set my creams with the powder so that it doesn't crease on me, and you know, my eyeshadow will apply even more smoother. Just dusting away any excess powder. Next I'm going to take that soft brown color and I'm going to start in patting motions just to pack on the color, and then you'll see me blending it out in circular motions. And you just want to repeat those two steps until you know that color starts to pop more in the crease, and this is going to act as my transition shade before I apply the darker brown. Then you want to take an angled brush and pick up that darker brown shade, and I'm going to use that to carve out a sort of like angled dramatic crease cut. You want to drag it all the way until you get to the tip of your brow, and then I'm going to be adding some more of that color using a smaller blending brush just to diffuse that harsh line that I made. But believe it or not guys, that angled brush definitely saved my life. It made me carving out the dramatic crease cut even more easier. So make sure you use an angled brush to get that sharp angled cut, whatever. And I'm just going to repeat that step for the next eye, and I'm going to be going back into the product, blending it out just until I feel like it gets nice and bold how I like it before I cut the crease. Once I've packed on enough for that shade, I'm going to take a bigger blending brush just to diffuse that line even more. And you want to do this so that it looks nice and gradient. Next I'm going to take that soft brown and I'm going to blend that out directly on the edges so that, you know, it has a nice smooth transition from the darker brown to the lighter brown. Now it's time to cut the crease guys, the main event. So the key to getting a bomb cut crease, you want to make sure you're using a small brush, something that can easily, you know, pack on that concealer, but also give you a nice precise line. And a method of mine I use, you want to just find where your eye sort of cuts. I already naturally know where that is because, you know, I've just been practicing cut creases so often. But once you find that cut, you just want to sort of like tilt it. And basically you're just underlining where we put that brown sort of like liner. You're just underlining that and filling in the rest of your lid with the concealer. So again, you want to just sort of find your crease, place it there, and then just carve out that line that we put for the brown shadow. I'm sorry if this is confusing to explain, but I feel like me demonstrating it, you guys can definitely pick it up. Now once you've carved out that crease, I'm just going to be taking that buffing brush I used just to further blend out that concealer, just to make sure it's nice and even and get my eyes prepped to put on my next shadow. I'm going to be using that kind of champagne gold, and I'm going to spray that with my setting mist so that the gold pops more. I love doing this for any pigmented shadows, any glitters, you know, it just helps it pop even more. And I'm going to be using patting motions as well, and then I'll brush it away. So pat, then brush. Once I got a nice clean layer of that gold on, I'm going to go back into that brown shade and just kind of clean up the edges so that everything is nice and smooth. Then I'm going to clean up my eye, but carefully dragging that makeup wipe along the outer corners of my eye just to keep that sharp looking dramatic cut crease there. Then I'm going to prime my face with the Maybelline Master Prime. I am not shy with the primer, you guys. I do have dry skin, so the more moisture I have, the better my overall, you know, foundation and everything looks. And I'm just going to rub that into my skin really, really, really good. Then I'm going to set my face with that setting mist. I like to do this because, again, I feel like it gives me a good moisture and it helps my foundation blend even better. I use the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This has a matte finish to it, hence why I wanted to get some good moisture on my skin before I put that. Otherwise, it will definitely look dry as fuck. And I'm using the KK brush again. I absolutely love this brush to blend out any creams on my face. It's super soft, and you know, the blendability on it is just 100%, guys. You guys know I'm the blend freak, so once I blend that out with my brush, I'm gonna go on top of that with my beauty sponge just to make sure everything is well blended out and everything is even and you can barely see my skin or that I'm wearing foundation at all. Now it's time to highlight, and a tip for you guys, if you want to stop the creasing, if you have a concealer that constantly creases, don't put it directly under your eye. Try to like put it maybe like 2 centimeters, you know, away from your eye, and just slowly blend it up so that whatever excess, basically just blend whatever excess under your eye. Don't full on put the concealer right there, because then it's definitely going to be creasing on you because it's too much product right there. Next, I'm going to take the Juvia's Place foundation stick, and I'm going to use this to contour and bring some definition back to this round face, honey. I absolutely love this for my contour because it looks super heavy when I put it on, but as you continue to buff it out, like, it just looks like the perfect shade. It's not too much and it's not too light. Like, it just gives me amazing cheekbones. You guys will see. And I like to add it to my jawline as well because, again, you know, it kind of gives me like a slimmer look to my face. So if you guys are wondering why I keep spraying my face, I do this because it helps like the overall look of the face. Like, you cannot tell I have on makeup because everything is just getting nice and moistened and everything is just like seamlessly blending together. So I like to keep my face like wet sort of so that everything blends nicely. Next, I'm going to take that translucent powder and carve out where I put my contour, just because I want my cheekbones to stand out more. Then I'm going to take that soft brown and put that on my under eye just to sort of warm up the look. And I feel like now I can never leave my under eyes like bare. I feel like it's just missing something. Now I'm going to dust away all that powder and just make sure everything just looks nice and blended. Blush time! You guys know my favorite duo, the Maybelline mixed with the Milani. One gives me a nice flushed look, the other one adds a nice shimmer on top. Next, I'm going to go in with my highlighter. I'm using the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. This was one of my very first highlighters I had in my beauty kit. I don't know why I stopped using it. Actually, I do. It was super cracked up. That's why I wasn't able to open it. But I'm not letting this highlighter go to waste. It's amazing. Now I'm going to take the Juvia's Place eyeliner and I'm just going to be drawing the tiniest line right above my lashes, just so that when I add my false lashes, it blends more, you know, seamlessly. Next, I'm going to take the Grande Cosmetics mascara. This is a conditioning mascara, by the way. Now it's time for the lips. I'm going to use my makeup wipe just to clean off any foundation I got there. Then I'm going to be creating my nude lip combo. I'm using the NYX lip liner in the color brown. And I'm just going to outline my lips, you know, make them look fuller. This is my ultimate fave nude combo. I absolutely love this. I don't think I'll be using any colors for a minute. I'm just on a nude lip binge. So for the lipstick, I'm using the Estee Lauder lipstick. I absolutely love their lipsticks. They have the best colors. They feel amazing. Then I'm going to go in with the Grande Cosmetics Lip Plumping Gloss. This is also in the color nude. And I'm living for this lip combo, guys. You let me know how you like it. Lastly, I'm going to set the face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And that's all she wrote. This is the completed look. I'm super freaking in love. Like, I'm so freaking happy that I practiced this look yesterday, and the fact that I did it again and it came out even better just proves that, seriously, you guys, whatever you put your mind to, you can freaking do it. And I'm gonna be talking about more heavy topics just like that, like believing in yourself, because the proof is literally in the pudding. Like, I don't think I ever posted a look like this on my channel. This was definitely my very first time creating a dramatic cut crease, and I think I want to do this more often. Like, this is fire. Jackie Aina's palette is amazing and I freaking love it. So shout out to you, Jackie Aina. But if you guys plan on recreating this look, please make sure you tag me on my Instagram so I can repost it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I love you. Mwah. And I'll be back with more videos soon. Later.